Hello.
How are you?
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
I've never heard that answer before.
What's your name?
I'm Meg. What's your name?
My name is Ahmed. Where are you
Right.
from, Mike?
I'm from UK, but I live in Wales.
Uh,
And you?
I'm from Iraq.
Okay. And why are you learning English?
Because it's my specialist and an English teacher.
Mm.
Can you maximum the screen, please? Delete these pictures.
Yeah. 1 minute. Homogeneous. Okay.
Okay. Okay, because I'm English teacher.
Mm-hmm. So, you teach English. What
Yes.
age? Students.
From 6 age to 12.
Ah, okay. So you in primary school.
Absolutely, that's right.
Ah. So can you tell me some things you like about your job and some things you don't like?
I like to teach the children to English, but I don't like to uh, take more uh, take more lessons. That's mean to make me stress.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's difficult to teach language for the students for from 6 age to 12, but it's really amazing to teach them.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, feel happy because they are learning new language.
Yes, you can say it is rewarding
Mhm.
or fulfilling. Means the same, rewarding and fulfilling. It makes you
Mm.
happy and it gives you meaning in your life.
Sorry. Let me ask you, Miss Maggie, is there a strategical way or plan to learn or improve English language?
So for me, I ask my students, what is your goal? So for example,
Mm.
it might be work related,
Do
and
you think
if
this is a necessary question? What's your goals before you learn any language or before you learn language?
yes, I think in my
What?
experience, because for example, if it is for work, then we can learn business English, and it will be most helpful for that person.
Mm. Okay. What else?
Um, of course, we need to know their business, their English ability. So, what is their level, and that will help you to give appropriate lessons. If you are learning for children, then you need to know what their level is.
Hmm. Do you think studying chunks it's useful to improve learning English?
Yes, I think learning in chunks is useful. I also think that learning in different ways is the best method. For example, watching movie, reading book, conversation practice. It is good to have a variety of different ways to learn.
Hmm. Uh, Learning sentences it's better than to learn the words.
Again, it depends on their level. I think yes, but if they are beginner, then you need to
Uh,
start with words.
Absolutely, but words sometimes to feel or forgettable words forgettable when you use words, use sentences or expressions. It's better than to read the words.
Mm. You could start with, for example, with animals, you could start with showing pictures and telling them the word, and then after that, you can add it into sentence. For example,
Mm.
I like giraffe. So you can start with word and after go to sentence.
Okay. What about the 8,000 words from Oxford University that is divided to A1, A2, B1, B2, C1? Do you think these words, 8,000 words, it's enough to follow these words and put these words in sentences? It's enough to be fluent in English language?
Yes, I think so. Because that is, if you want to learn more words, that will improve, but 8,000 is definitely enough.
Huh. Okay. Tell me about the time. How much time does it take you to learn the second language as an English language?
Um, if you are practicing regularly, for example, daily, then maybe only
How
six
much
months.
time does I practice? It's 2 hours. It's enough. 4 hours enough. 6 hours enough. Or
Every
it depends
every
on the
day.
person. If I practice more time, I speak faster.
Yeah, it depends on the person, I agree. But I think if you do it every day, you don't need to spend very long time if you're doing it every day.
Ah, okay. Tell me about the period of to learn English. 6 months it's enough, or 1 years, or 2 years?
Yes, if you learn every day, then 6 months you should have good understanding. And then if you learn for 1 year, then you will feel more confident.
Ah, okay. Do you think learning English is difficult?
It depends which country you are from. If you are from European country, then I think it is easier than, for example, in your country, because the language is very different.
Hmm. Let me ask you about the some words. What's the difference between the snorkeling?
Snorkeling?
Yes, snorkeling and
Uh, so we use the same. It's okay to use both. I think that
uh,
scuba diving is more common, but snorkeling means the same.
same thing. That's
Yeah.
mean not to dive too deep. I think snorkeling. That's mean not to dive in
Mhm.
deep.
I think it means the same, to be honest. You go
Uh,
underwater with goggle and you look at fish, it means the same.
okay. What about the grammar?
How to learn, do you mean?
Yes, yes.
Um, I think reading articles helps, but also conversation practice. I'd say both is equally important because conversation is a natural, realistic way, and the article can show you uh, it on the screen.
Uh, First, I learn language and the grammar, or grammar and language, with both of them together.
I think firstly, you need to focus on vocabulary so they have basic understanding. And after they have basic understanding, then you learn grammar.
That's mean to learn the vocabulary language before to studying grammar.
Yeah, I think so.
We cannot studying both of them together.
You can study both together, but in the beginning, you need to keep it simple. And in the beginning, just vocabulary. And then
But
grammar as well.
yes, but right now I cannot. I can read. I can read and understand some rules in the grammar. It's okay to read both of them, language and grammar.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay, but again, it depends on the student's ability.
Hmm. Okay. Is there a link to help with the studying grammar language?
Yeah, I can show you. I share in chat. So this is called Engu, and it has many different articles and questions.
I think Ingo, is there app for Ingo in phone for the phones?
Personally, I use it on the internet, so I don't know, but I think it will.
I think it's Ingo. It's popular for them learning language and grammar.
Yeah, very popular. I use it with my students many times.
Okay, tell me about the phonemics chart. Do you think phonemics chart is useful to learn English?
So with any pronunciation, I think watching videos is most useful.
What about the silent letters? Do you think should I speak with you as a English teacher? That's mean to should I study the phonemic charts and studying the silent letters?
Again, if you're teaching children, then I don't think it is necessary. But if you are teaching someone more advanced, then it will be useful for them to know.
But it's important, I think, to studying silent letter because that's mean to correct how to read these words. For example, we cannot say come, just say come.
Yeah.
That means be silent. But that means if to teach, do you think that should to studying the teach the silent letters for the kids for 10 years or 12 years? That means to encourage them, to motivate them to read the words and sentences correctly.
Yeah, from 10 to 12 years is a good age. But before that age, it might be too difficult for them.
Absolutely, before that age, that's mean teaching the very little vocabularies and words and sentences.
Yeah. But if you can get clips on YouTube, for example, short clips, it can help your students to hear what native speaker pronounces like.
Absolutely,
Mm-hmm.
absolutely. Okay. What's your advice to me right now?
And to try to use a variety of different materials. So, for example, Engu and also conversation practice with a partner and games to make it fun.
Hmm.
Um,
Okay.
and
Uh,
yeah, make it interactive as well.
okay. I live in Arabic country that people speak Arabic, so many people speak Arabic, and to use Arabic it's more than use English. And sometimes when I write something or make conversation, I need to translate some words from Arabic to English. Do you think that it's useful, or should I pick up the words from English to English?
Arabic to English is completely fine. Many of my students do this because it helps you understand what the word means by changing it from your own language. So that is okay.
Uh, do you think it's thinking in English language it's better? It's better to learning?
Yes, definitely. Thinking in English is the best way, but for some people, it will be too difficult to do this. When you have the better level of English, then you can think in English, but before then, you can translate from your language.
Uh, do you think using the dictionary, app dictionary, it's that's better or bad for the learning English?
You can use
Or
it for an
just take it a few times before you use the app to give your mind a new chance.
yeah, you